Good evening, everybody. Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is February 27th, 2025. And I want to talk real quick about Michelle Trachtenberg, who died yesterday, February 26, 2025. And I want to show some connections to the March 14th blood moon. The first thing I looked up with her life. Okay, we're coming up on a blood moon here on March 14th. So I wanted to look at blood moons in 1985 when she was born to see if there are any connections from the day of her birth and the day of her death connected to blood moons. Okay, so she was born on October 11th, 1985. There was a total lunar eclipse on October 28th, 1985. This is a difference of 17 days. Okay. October 11th to October 28th, 1985. She was born 17 days before a blood moon. Okay. And she died on February 26th, 2025. And in 2025, there's a total lunar eclipse on March 13th and March 14th. So if you go from the day of her death to March 14th, 2025, it's 17 days inclusive. Okay. 17 days before a blood moon she was born. She died 17 days before a blood moon. Okay. She was in Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. There was a episode in Buffy of New Moon Rising. Episode 75, New Moon Rising. There was an episode of Seeing Red, episode 119, Seeing Red. And the final two episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, End of Days and Chosen. These are the last two episodes of End of Days, Chosen, the last two episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay. The last episode, Chosen, is the 144th episode. Okay. Decoding with Cody shared a comment on my channel that on the day of the blood moon here, March 14th, Michelle Trachtenberg would have been 14,400 days, 144. Okay. And the last episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer was Chosen, episode 144, the 144,000 chosen, connected to the blood moon. Okay. Now, an interesting detail is that in the movie Leave the World Behind, when the girl is in the bunker watching, she wanted to watch Friends, but as she was piling through, flipping through all of the videos, the camera front and center showed Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, so this is a huge sign within the movie Leave the World Behind. Okay, Leave the World Behind, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now we have this connected to the death of Michelle Trachtenberg, connected to the March 14th blood moon, connected to Chosen, 144, connected to the number of days of her life on March 14th, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer in Leave the World Behind. Now, if you go from Leave the World Behind December 8th, 2023 to March 14th, 2025, it's 462 days, but it's also 66 weeks. 66 weeks from Leave the World Behind to March 14th, 2025. 66 and 462 in the Strong's Concordance means unholy or profane. It's the opposite to sacred or holy. It's the unholy. It's profane. It's abominable. It is against God, unholy, profane. 66 weeks. And Michelle Trachtenberg was in another TV show called Supermansion. And she played the voice of a character called Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Michelle Trachtenberg is connected to the Blood Moon from the day of her birth by 17 days, from the day of her death by 17 days. Connected to the 144,000 chosen ones on March 14, 2025. Leave the World Behind, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Michelle Trachtenberg played the voice of Blood Moon, is the name of her character in a cartoon that played on Adult Swim. The name of the character, the name of the show is Supermansion. The name of her character is Blood Moon. She was the voice of Blood Moon, Michelle Trachtenberg. And all of this is connected to my last video I did, Purim Rapture Watch, March 13th through 15th, 2025. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's all connected to the Blood Moon on Purim, March 13th through 15th, 2025. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People, sign of His coming revealed.